How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddison here. It's time. It's time for the Season 7 finale of Charmed, which is, of course, available in the description below and the comment section, as well as the link that will take you to the poll of deciding what will be the show that I will be reacting to after the Season 8 finale of Charmed, which only has a few weeks left in terms of the voting, not Charmed. I'm still, several episodes until I do conclude Charmed, but the link is only open for like a couple of more weeks, so if you haven't voted already, do so now, because, yes, we are close to that, but yes, here we go. Season 7 finale. It's going to be exciting, and it will be very exciting to see people's thoughts as I do head towards Season 8, because it has been a tad bit different so far, but you can, of course, I guess, check out my full reactions on Patreon to determine how I'm feeling about Season 8 thus far, but as of right now, of course, this is the video to promote the Season 7 finale. So, again, go and check out my reaction in the description below, as well as the comments section. Please be sure to, of course, leave your thoughts, especially in regards to this explosive finale. I'll be looking forward to seeing what people have had to say in regards to the Season 7 finale, as well as the anticipation for Season 8. So, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoy the reaction, and until the next time, toodles! I don't know, that's probably one of my, I'd say, favorite finales, I would imagine, probably since all hell broke loose, because it just, like I said, it didn't just feel pretty final, but it also was reminiscent of all hell, breaks loose, right? So, or at least that's what I thought, especially with, the exposure references, I guess. I mean, obviously, when it comes to, the sisters getting exposed and all of that, you're bound to think about that episode, All Hell Breaks Loose, but of course you had the like with the way that the SWAT team and everyone was surrounding the house, I would say it was even, I don't know. Obviously, you had certain when Piper died and Prue was alone, you had certain, like, soldiers come in, try to kill Prue. And, that was very, very tense, wasn't it? And obviously time reversed itself. But it's the way that they surrounded not just the inside of the house, but the outside of the house as well, that made me think this is even worse. And you could even make the point about the fact that someone, there was an innocent that died in the house. You had that doctor, in All Hell Breaks Loose. Although Sheridan, well, that was her own fault for being too stubborn. I had no sadness whatsoever. I was like, you know what? If she's gonna die, then this is on her. I am not even gonna be sad or whatever, because she had it coming, and she's been an annoying pest, and this is karma, basically. So, even though that Zanku did everything to ensure vulnerability for the Charmed Ones, and he was like making he was making big moves in just showcasing that lack of confidence for the viewer in terms of how they're going to win against Zanku. He did a real solid. He got a little bit of respect from killing Sheridan. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, like I said, it was just really, really reminiscent. So yeah. And it was just really well done. Like I said, the finality to it was just very, very powerful. Like, especially, like, I had a feeling there has to be some way that the sisters get to survive this because of the fact that, well, we've still got a season 8, but it's just the way that they are raising the stakes and making this like an impossible situation for the Charmed ones. You just buy into those finality vibes. And then they just go all out in making sure that the Charmed ones die. They are essentially to everyone who is headhunting them, whether you're human or demon, they are dead. And so they get to live that normality. And you just wonder what's going to happen now with season 8, right? Because I don't know how they're going to work this really, really well in terms of them coming back into the spotlight. I mean, Piper even said to Leo, this is our chance to have that normal... Well, no, this is it though. Like, no one has to come for us again. And it was even said to Leo about the fact that this is the chance for normality to strike for the Charmed ones. So, I mean, obviously they did make that mention about, we can just prep for the next generation, etc. And it just gets you thinking, are we going to have, like... Because I don't know. Because obviously you've got the, I guess, reboot and all of that in regards to the CW, the one that ran for 4 seasons of Charmed. You've got that. And I don't know if there are some ties between that and the original series. But... I don't know, it's just with what Piper said, you just think, are they going to try, is this going to be like a Once Upon a Time scenario? For those who don't know, we had, season 6, and that kind of felt pretty final, in a sense. And then you had season 7 with, a completely new landscape. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Once Upon a Time, plan to watch it. 3, 2, 1... but we had barely no Emma in, we barely had Emma, should I say, in Once Upon a Time's final season. Of course, granted, we had some returning characters, but the focus shifted away from Emma and all of them, and it was a completely new direction that the show took with the final season of Once Upon a Time. Like, even for Henry as well, they absolutely kind of radicalized. I guess, they revitalized, should I say, and it was a radical direction. Henry, from the Henry we've gotten to know from seasons 1 to 6. And I know that I did enjoy it, so that there was that. Of course, it was not going to be like the previous seasons. So, but I know there were some people who weren't really fussed about the final season of Once Upon a Time, so, and all I can just keep thinking of is, are they going to do something akin to that, where, Piper, they're laying low, they'll still be there in the next season, but it will be like a Once Upon a Time season 7 scenario, where we'll have this focus on someone else, in regards to the final season of Charmed. And Paige, Phoebe, and Piper, they will appear, but they won't be as prominent, if that makes sense. So, yeah. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I mean, it will be very, very interesting to see what will happen for season 8, because I don't know where they're going with this. No idea whatsoever. Like I said, I mean, it could just be another... It could just be another season 7 Once Upon a Time scenario. So, yeah. But... yeah. But I will be very, very interested. Yeah. That's it though, I'm just trying to think, where do we go from here, because the Charmed ones are dead. they get that chance to live normality. So what are we going to do for season 8? Because it does feel a bit half-assed if they are like, oh, we can live this life of normality, and then season 8 episode 1 emerges. Lol, we were kidding. So, but I mean, we'll just have to see where things go. Because but I mean, it was a really, really wild. It was a really, really wild finale, and Zanku really gave them a good run for their money in that last episode. Especially with the fact that he was stealing the powers one by one. I mean, it was just very interesting in terms of seeing the sisters try to deal with ways to stop Zanku, whilst also acknowledging the idea that this could be their final go-around. And of course, when they dropped when Piper dropped her kids off, and there was that acknowledgement to Victor that this could be it. I mean, it was pretty sad, but again, you had this thought in the back of your mind thinking, okay, well, something's got to give to make sure that they would survive. There's no way that this is going to be the end. And I'm not just saying that for, like, the sake of season 8, but there has to be a way. And even if, like, with season 8 being the final season, well, they're going to have to top this finale off, because this was pretty final. But it was so epic, and you got to go out on a bang. Not so much the bang that we had in this episode, in the attic. Not in the attic, in the basement, should I say. No, you've really got to, like, look at this episode and see how you tried to, like, make it very, very final. And then when you get to the season 8 finale, I'm sure they've got ways in the back of their mind that I'm sure there is an episode or there is an idea for the final episode that's gonna blow this episode out of the water and all of that. I don't know. But it was just pretty final, and there was even references being made. Oh, remember, the confidence spell at Quake. Love the Quake mention, because that was a while ago. And they were just reflecting on all of the, like, spells that they used that backfired and all of that, and they brought the reinforcements as well with the leprechauns, with the fairies, with the it was just crazy to see the cavalry just there, and I'm assuming they all were accepting to die for the cause and all of that against Zanku. They realized that if Zanku wins, we are done. We are completely done. So they were willing to die for the cause, etc. And yeah, it was just really, really amazing to see all of the I guess supernatural entities there helping and humiliating Zanku as well. Like, especially the moment when Zanku got turned into a pig. I still have, like, thoughts about, well, I mean, I'm sure when it came to, because they also mentioned this when they discussed past events in previous episodes, when, they turned they turned everyone into animals and all of that. Like, they were fully animal, not like part animal, part humanoid, I guess, in this case, because Zanku isn't human, he's a demon. And I do wonder if that is the reason why he didn't turn full animal. But yeah, I mean, it would have been. This episode would have ended early because he wouldn't be able to use as an animal. I don't think he would be able to say any kind of reversal and all of that in regards to being full on animal. Try to say the reversal in pig form. But I was like wondering. That was low-key bugging me, etc. But it was just a really, really great finale, though. Like I said, I feel like this is probably my favorite finale for Charmed since that very, very emotional season 3 finale. And funnily enough, this was giving me season 3 finale vibes. Because there are just certain bits and pieces that happened in this episode that, you know, can be contrasted to All Hell Breaks Loose. But, I mean, it was just very, very tense, and it just leaves me wondering, what are we doing for Season 8, then? Because they have, like, concluded this season on this very interesting note where we just have no idea what is going to happen for the next season, or at least I don't. You guys already have seen it, so you guys all know. But I'm just making so many theories in my head about what could happen, especially in regards to the state, like to how the sisters are, you know, assumingly dead to the rest of the world. About what Piper said, oh, we could just, you know, train for the next generation, so yeah. But yeah, it was just really great. And yeah, I did love the astral projection thing. So yeah, like, especially with the shout out to Prue, my heart. See, I was thinking, and again, I know we don't need to bring this up because it's the obvious case and all of that, isn't it? But obviously with Shannon and how, you know, with the whole behind the scenes debacle and all of that, there was a little bit of me that was headcanoning the idea of Prue low-key assisting. Well, of course, we don't get to see her, but there was a little bit of headcanoning, especially when it came to the astral projection bit, and then Piper thanked Prue. That, you know, Prue was somehow involved in helping, etc. Knew her sisters were fighting a losing battle, so she chimes in to help. Of course, we don't get to see it, but that's the beauty of headcanon. It's a wonderful thing. I mean, you could even speculate that, because I thought Daryl was going to close the door. We have that iconic closing doors shot when it comes to the ending of a season of Charmed. Whether it's dramatically done or like the season 3 finale, or if it's just calmly done, yeah. Yeah, I thought Daryl was going to close it, but I'd like to imagine Prue did. She did, like I said, I imagine during this whole kerfuffle with Zanku, when they returned to the manor, that, Prue was, decided, you know what, I'm helping, because my sisters are in a very, very, detrimental spot at the minute, and I'm not having any of them die, so I'm helping out, so, yeah. And it would just be very, very great. So, like I said, I know obviously the circumstances with Shannon, you're not going to get to see her, but again, headcanon, right? So, yeah, but it was just really, really great, this episode. Superb. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, where we will begin Season 8! The final season of Charmed. Like I said, I'm excited to see where things are gonna go for that season in particular, because I'm stumped. I can only make theories, but yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!